What is up, Batman fans? It's Tim here. Today I'll be talking about Batman Arkham Knight and leaked DLC that we have some news on, and I'm going to share it with you today. This was leaked a few days ago. I'm sorry I could not have given you this video earlier. I've been pretty busy last night. I really wanted to share it to you then, but now is a good time. So there's a link in the description box down below to a website, and I also want to give credit to Caboose XBL. I found out this news by him. His channel will be in the link in the description box down below, but I'm sure all of you are already subscribed to him anyway. But let's get on to the news, because I wanted to share my thoughts on this because, you know, with big news like this, even though it's just, you know, news, I want to, share my thoughts on it, even though if you guys already know about it. But anyway, today I have some news on leaked DLC for Batman Arkham Knight. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. The game isn't coming out till 2015 now, so it's kind of like, is this really leaked DLC? Why would I be getting this so soon? But then again, this is the kind of DLC that you get once the game comes out. Like, we already know that if you pre-order the game, you will receive Harley Quinn, and that is for all platforms. But if you own a PS4, which is getting me angrier and angrier every day because I don't own a fucking PS4 yet. All I do is have an Xbox One. But like I said, if you own a PS4, according to this, you'll receive a special Christian Bale Dark Knight skin batsuit, which is pretty cool, but that's not the cool news. The cool news is you'll get to play as Deathstroke in his own little campaign challenge map mode, which is really annoying because I don't have a PS4, and if Deathstroke is really going to be in the Batman Arkham Knight, and I can only play as him if I have a PS4, that is honestly going to encourage me to get his PS4. So whoever's idea it was at, you know, the PlayStation company, be like, hey, let's keep Deathstroke and keep it away from Xbox One. Good idea for you, because literally, if this is true, I might go buy a PS4 just so I can play as Deathstroke, because I really want to see what Rocksteady is going to do with Deathstroke. Is it going to be the same voice character? How will he look? What will his movesets be? Hopefully it's better, because I don't think his movesets were that good. And hopefully he is playable if this is true. And if this is true, is Deathstroke confirmed, you know, for the game in general? That's really all I want to talk about. I mean, okay, cool, Harley Quinn's confirmed. We already know that. And cool, Dark Knight Batsuit available. But all I want to talk about in this video is Deathstroke confirmed for Batman Arkham Knight? So before I get on to talking about Deathstroke, I just want to mention that what is going on, you know, with the Harley Quinn DLC. Apparently the Harley Quinn DLC will focus on Harley Quinn hunting down Ra's al Ghul in hopes of convincing him to receive Joker or revive Joker from the dead. Now that seems pretty interesting. I was always wondering, like, what would be a good motive for Ra's al Ghul coming back? And maybe if Ra's al Ghul ever wants revenge on Batman, would we, you know, bringing back Joker from the dead? But like I said, they said the Joker is not involved in this, so maybe if Harley Quinn does take down, you know, Ra's al Ghul and hunts him down, like, yo, please do this for me, maybe Ra's al Ghul will say no, or, you know, something's going to go on with that, and eventually we don't get the Joker. But I talked about in long ago videos, if we ever get, like, another Batman game after this, bringing back Joker from the dead with Ra's al Ghul would be a pretty interesting storyline. But this is the final Batman game we're going to be getting from Rocksteady. So now let's get into the Deathstroke topic. So apparently the Deathstroke campaign is going to be focusing on Deathstroke hunting down the Suicide Squad after Slade was rejected the offer of joining the team. Now, if you did not know, at the end of Batman Arkham Origins, we get a little scene with Deathstroke in the jail, and then Amanda Waller throws him a little pamphlet saying, you know, will you join the Suicide Squad? Those aren't her exact words, but that's exactly what's going on in the scene. And Deathstroke is kind of like, what's in it for me? So maybe he rejected that offer, but what doesn't make sense is if he rejected that offer, then this whole, you know, DLC would be happening like right after Batman Arkham Origins. Now maybe that is true. Maybe this DLC is not going to have anything to do with Batman Arkham Knight and will only focusing on this exact event after Arkham Origins, and that would be pretty cool. I mean, I would like that. It would just be an interesting DLC, but it would have nothing to do with Batman Arkham Knight. And that's honestly, yeah, I'm okay with that. You know, obviously the after credit on Arkham Origins and Arkham Origins Blackgate definitely pointed to something with the Suicide Squad. Now, I was thinking, oh my god, they were, you know, hyping up this for Assault on Arkham, but Deathstroke isn't in the Assault on Arkham, so obviously, what was the point of the whole Batman Arkham Origins after credit if Deathstroke wasn't in Assault on Arkham. There has to be something for this to happen. Now, I was thinking WB Montreal was going to make their own Batman game after Origins to focus on the Suicide Squad, maybe or our own Suicide Squad game created by them, which would be alright, I guess. I mean, Arkham Origins wasn't that bad, but like I don't really know how I would feel about a Suicide Squad game. But the reasons for us getting the, after credit scene in Batman Arkham Origins could very much still point to us getting our very own Suicide Squad game. But if it doesn't, it could have been pointed to this Batman Arkham Knight DLC because, Batman Arkham Knight was getting created and it was getting made the entire time Batman Arkham Origins was getting made and released. So maybe the creators of, Batman Arkham Knight were like, hey, put this after credit scene in your game to, get us a little bit hyped up for this DLC we're making for Batman Arkham Knight, which, could make sense. But let's say that DLC has nothing to do with the after credit scene for Batman Arkham Origins, and it just has something to do with the game. What about if, Deathstroke is one of, Scarecrow's main guys and Deathstroke is actually in the game himself? That would be pretty amazing because, one, it would tie in the, Batman Arkham Origins game into this game a lot more, especially if they referenced that, and I would really, really like to see where the creators of Arkham Knight would put Deathstroke on, Batman villains, list. How would he react to Batman? Because Rocksteady and W Montreal, they're both those companies and everything, they have different views on their characters. I mean, Batman Arkham Origins was different. That's why I want to see characters from Batman Arkham Origins that we haven't got a scene yet, in Arkham Knight and Arkham City and Arkham Asylum get put into Arkham Knight just to see how, those creators would get dealt with them. Let's say, for instance, the Joker was different in Arkham Origins, and he was obviously different in Arkham City. So let's say Deathstroke in Arkham Knight, he's obviously not going to be the same Deathstroke we got in Origins, and that's why I just want to see that difference. But anyway, that said, they do have Deathstroke in Arkham Knight. My hope is that he is just a side mission character, and of course he gets this DLC, and so we get to verse him in the side mission. We get a little bit story on him in the side mission. He's working for Scarecrow, or he's working for Amanda Waller, whatever they decide to do. But anyway, that can happen in the side mission, and then if you have a PS4, you get to play with him in the challenge maps. If he is not roamable, then I don't really know if I would go get a PS4 just for that. And I'm kind of serious, guys. I mean, I'd honestly get a PS4. I want a PS4 in general because there's games I want. But, I would get a PS4 sooner than later just so I could play as Deathstroke. If he was roamable, that's what Origins did. People were disappointed. Oh my god, you got us so pumped up. Why is Deathstroke not roamable? Harley Quinn better be roamable in the game. I swear to God, if Rocksteady messes this up again, or whatever, WB Montreal, they take their thoughts and hey, let's not make the characters roamable, I will be so pissed off. Roamable characters are always better. Characters need to be roamable so you can actually play with them. Once you're done the challenge maps, there's really no need to do anything else. It's just boring, man. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Deathstroke confirmed in Batman Arkham Knight if it's true, and the leaked DLC. Comment, like, and subscribe, guys, and I'll see you guys later for some more Batman Arkham Knight news.
Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, or you're not gonna like what I do to you next.